Okay, I'm back. That was weird. Okay, part two. This was what we were working on, was these, and I never came over here and finished any of this. So what I've decided on this page is to do the little bits of coral down there. Let me tell you what happened. I was on the first page. Somebody actually came to the door on one of those balancing Segway things. It was a two-wheeler without the handle bits, so I I think it's actually called a scooter. But anyway, it's over 100 degrees outside here right now during the filming of this, and I was just like, he's got to be kidding. I can't make him wait out there. He was a salesperson. So anyway, that's hence the reason for part two. Somebody was ringing my doorbell. All right, same pencils. The Arteza Camel 110, Castle Arts Terracotta Light number 11, and then my darkest is this Sienna Brown 48, and it's also Arteza. Now I've gone ahead and used my Camel, my 110, and I've done all of these bits. Now I went around the outside. I just didn't want to do this the exact same as I had done the coral up above, because this is outlined and the other one is not. Plus I can use the extra colors because I'm using the same pencils on both pages. So I've already done this. Now I am going to come in with the next shade, and I'm going to go right up next to whatever's on top. And what that's going to do is add just a little bit of depth to these bits that don't have the outline. Now it was a little confusing because this is connected to one that has the outline. So I thought, well, I guess it still needs to be the same color. It just goes to show you there are going to be times with pages that you're going to have to just make a decision and go with it. So that's what I'm doing. All right, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to start with this second color and do inside. And I guess I should do right here on these edges, right next to the shell on the outside, just a little darker. Just because it's sticking out, does that make sense? It's sticking out from under something, so there might be a bit of shadow there. And you can see I'm not going quite all the way up because I am going to come in with my third color through there. And I'm pressing pretty hard because I don't want to have to make 5 or 10 passes at this. So if you missed part one of this, it was released like 15 minutes prior to this one, so it should be right there handy on my channel. If you've missed any of the rest of the coloring of this duo of pages, they have been just recently prior to this on my channel, so just pull up my channel, back up a little bit, and you'll be able to find it. So yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, it's been like 101, 2, 3. The heat dex is off the charts. Can't imagine somebody walking, riding, or anything door to door in this weather. It just doesn't make sense to me. Some sort of salesman. I did not answer the door. Nope, just don't want my cool air going out, and he didn't stand there very long, so I was good. I was good with that. Main thing was I just wanted to make sure it wasn't somebody that I knew just standing out there in that heat. Okay, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Let's just go ahead and do it. Get all this colored in. Do right there at the edge on the outside. Hopefully my hand is not in the way of you see in the picture. The outside edge. Just getting that all colored in there. And yes, so far, every color that is on one side, like on this page, is also over on the adjoining page. Even the gel pens. And I had some problem with the gel pens doing that because I thought, okay, there's pink tendrils hanging down off those jellies. I really don't have a place to use it over here. So what I did was went ahead and did part of the shells with the pink gel pen because they're glitter gel pens. So I did like right here and then took my finger while it was wet and just smeared it slightly. So now if you catch it just right, it's glittery there, and I did it here also. And then I did here. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas. I think I did there also. But anyway, yeah, I'm determined to use all the exact same supplies on both pages. It's going to be the challenge for July on the Facebook group, Coloring Books Keep It Clean. So if you're in that group, you now know next month's challenge. Trip over my words. Okay, so now I'm going to my darkest shade, going right up next to what was there, and see how that just pushed that coral to the back and popped that shell up. That's the look I'm after. I know I didn't necessarily have to do those because that's the other color, but I just felt like it needed a little bit right there. That's all right. It all works. Whoops, I missed that one right there. So grab pencil number 2, get that in. Yeah, usually I systematically work around, or I try to make sure I'm not missing anything. That doesn't always happen. Like right here, I missed the outside. So back to number 2. And yes, I should be sharpening my pencils, but later. See, and I'm just deepening that, really deepening that, and it makes this look like it's up closer. I did darker inside the edge of that shell to make it look like it was pushed down inside. So use your darks and lights on your pencils. Let them help you achieve that look of depth, even though you're just on flat paper. Okay. Getting that all finished up. Let's see where else up here. Crossed here. There we go. So I think I've gotten it all, and I'll look at it again when I finish with the page to see if I really like what I've done. I still have these bits coming up, and I'm thinking maybe they're off these balls, but I'm not sure. So I'm waiting to see what other colors I use over there that I can implement over here, because I may have to reuse some of my colors that I've already used to be able to use all the same colors on both pages. So anyway, if you missed the highlighting of these guys with the eraser, it's on a prior video. I did come in with gel pen and do this, and I came in and used the green gel pen on part of this because I used some of the same green pen on parts of this. And again, it may be that whatever these fill colors are here will be repeated over here on the shells. Again, I did not pre-plan this very well at all, so kind of flying by the seat of my pants. We'll see. But anyway, that's why this is part 2. And I will be back in a few days, and we may still be on this. I may go to something else and just kind of explain what I did on this. I'm not real sure yet. But anyway, have a good week, and I will see you in a few days. Bye.